adventure park. I watched the New Rock series and I thought, you know, I can do that. And my buddies and I said, you know, we can build a stock mod truck to compete with these guys. So that's what we did. We took my daily driver Jeep and turned it into a rock crawler, and it's been history ever since then. We ran the first XRA event at Paragon. It was an exhibition event, and that kind of gave us the go fast bug. So we caught wind of the RCQ at Roush Creek and said, you know, we can do that. Maybe we'll get into the hammers. And it had always been a dream of mine. I've always watched since the beginning, since the original 13, you know, Shannon and all those guys, and I said, you know, I'd love to do that one day. And we qualified 9th out of 10 guys at the RCQ last year.
Now, just so we can be clear, you went to the Roush Creek qualifier, which is RCQ.
Correct.
To race your way into the King of the Hammers, and you got 9th place?
Yep.
And what were you driving?
95 YJ, my trail rig.
Not exactly an Ultra 4 car.
Not even close.
Not even close.
So
you got your spot in the King of the Hammers.
Yep.
But now you got a trail rig. What are you going to do?
Right. So we realized we had to get serious about this. You know, the West Coast is no joke. The desert racing influence with Ultra 4, we realized we couldn't come out here in a Jeep and do well. So we gave Twisted Customs a call. We realized that I was building a Pro Mod at the time. We weren't going to cut a Pro Mod up to run through the desert. We didn't have time to do it. We talked to Jason at Twisted Customs and got a line on a car, and it's history since then. We spent a lot of time in the garage with it, even more time out practicing. We went out to Johnson Valley, excuse me, over Thanksgiving. We spent our Thanksgiving week in the desert. First time there, learning the trails. That's all we did. Everything
you're saying to me is like, you're absolutely committed to this. I mean, it's whatever I have to do, I am 100% committed to this sport. I'm going to do what it takes to, and you use the word history a couple times, but you're making history. I mean, you're the first international endurance champion, which is, of course, you know, a Hammer King production series, putting together the King of the Hammers with the other qualifiers. Right. So you're our first champion, and I mean, you're approaching this from what I'm going to say is really a professional level. I mean, sure, it's grassroots racing, but you're kind of taking it as, I want to be a professional racer.
Yeah, I mean, that's what it comes down to. I mean, the spot that you guys just saw with Will at Heavy Metal Concepts, they're our newest sponsor, and we realized that if we're going to keep progressing, we need someone to handle our marketing or promotion. So Will and Nicole at Heavy Metal Concepts are our newest promotional sponsor.
No, wait a second. I want to interrupt you for a second.
Yep, no problem.
You're telling me you've done all this to this point without an anchor sponsor?
Yeah, that's true. We are a privateer team.
That's absolutely ridiculous. You've got more talent, because I've seen you drive now since King of the Hammers. I've seen you drive. I've seen your results. I've seen your amazing dedication to the sport, and you don't have a sponsor. So I'm just going to do it for you. And somebody out there watching this, call this guy up. He's the real deal.
Thanks, Kevin.
Well, okay, perfect example. We went to the Anarchy movie premiere, which is the King of the Hammers movie. And I saw you put a pass on Shannon Campbell.